Oh boy, it's been 6 months. 6 months since the last video. That's not cute. But guess what? I'm back. Right after this, we're gonna do a change to the battery in the BMW i8, and I'll explain to you what happened right after this. Welcome back to the channel, and if it's your first time here, then maybe it wasn't 6 months since the last video. How about that? But here's the deal. At the end of the last video, I made it clear that, well, I was doing a little clickbait, but basically it's supposed to have been the last video at the last house, which we were at for over a decade. And most of you know it as Dungeon Studios, where all the content up until this video was filmed there. I built the dungeon, my home studio by hand myself, and I've shared that over years as I was putting it together, as well as some of the stuff we filmed there. And I also allowed other adult companies to film their content there. So it was a hard thing to do, but yes, we did sell the house, we did move, and as you can see, we're out in the country. And I don't want to bore you all with all the particulars, but it's been a rough 6 months. As soon as we got here, there was tons of stuff we had to deal with as far as the house. So imagine we moved in May 1st to be exact, and we got here. I bought the i8 from the old house, parked it. June, my birthday was June 24th. I wanted to take it out for a ride, and guess what? It wouldn't start. So, yeah, I was traumatized and traumatized because I wasn't ready for that. I wanted to enjoy my birthday and I couldn't. So, long story short, I couldn't get in the car. I was thinking that maybe I just had to charge it. I didn't know that the BMW i8, like I believe some of the Teslas, they have a 12-volt battery under the hood that powers everything, the brain, everything. So that big battery doesn't even make a difference if that 12-volt is not functioning properly. So I hit up, I won't say a good friend, but because I never really met him in real life, but Pat of Pat's Garage on YouTube, the best. And it was determined, clearly I needed a new 12-volt, and I went back and forth with him, emails, trying to figure out a cheaper way to do it, but ultimately he suggested that I just go with a BMW brand battery. When I had popped the hood, after he helped me get in the car, because when these cars lose power, here's the thing, you can't get the fuck in, right? So I had to use the little key, obviously as a key inside the fob, for the driver's door. The problem with that is it's not the best made, emergency access, because you can easily break the key off in that motherfucker. And I had to pretty much use a pair of pliers to do it so gently and not bend it. It took a minute, but we got it. And then there was the getting open the passenger door, because if you watch any videos, I'm not going to go over it here, but if you watched any videos on YouTube, pretty much you can't get in under the hood of the i8 unless you have both doors open, because you got to access the little release tabs and pull on both sides to pop the hood and all that crap. BMW just doesn't want you to access the hood, period. But for something like a battery, I've seen other YouTubers address it. One particular I can't think of right now, but I found this video of how to do it, so I was following it. So here it is 6 months later. And after dealing with the house stuff first, because that's most important. If the house ain't right, you can't play with your toys. I now been able to scrape up the funds for a BMW battery. Not very cheap. So today we're going to put it in and see if we can get this joint to start. As you can see, I have already removed the battery that was in here. I'm gonna put a little picture up in the corner there. This is the brand, a battery that the previous owner had put in there. Piece of trash, never heard of it. If any of you have ever heard of that battery, please comment down below and tell me what your experience is with it. So we're gonna put in the BMW battery right here. I'm gonna show you real quick what I had to do. See this right here? This is an emergency, like you disengage it so that the power from the big battery doesn't, isn't active while you're messing around with these cables and stuff. So I had to disengage it by pulling it off the firewall, finding the tab and pulling it. And then I stuck this screw. Some people use other things just to keep it from closing back. Because if you pinch it back closed, the circuit is closed and it's back active again. So we're gonna put the new battery in, attach the cables, and see what we can do. I can't do this like I wanted to because my son isn't here and I'm losing light. So we're just gonna do this as fast as possible. So I am gonna include this part right here. I just wanna show you, this is a BMW battery versus the one I just showed you. And it's pretty much the same size and everything. But BMW pretty much wants you to buy their shit. So for future reference, anyone with an i8 or i3 or any type, just get it. The previous owner just caused me a whole lot of issues by doing this, and we're hoping that once we have this all hooked up, this car is going to come back to life. All right, let me get it. I don't want to be fucking around while trying to hold this. So be right back. So I got the battery terminals attached, both tightened up right here and right here. So they're pretty secure. And then, like I said, this emergency disconnect, I'm gonna go ahead and reconnect by squeezing it back together. All right, that's back together. It's back on the firewall. Everything looks good. Got to get all these leaves and stuff out here. So where we moved to, lots of trees, as you can see, lots of leaves. And the sad part is I don't have a garage here, so we had the i8 with a car cover on it. As the UPS guy, I had to cut it real quick. He wanted to know what this was, what series this was, and people, that's the thing. I guess I've said this in previous videos. It's nothing like this car. Nothing like it. It can't go nowhere. That's what I'm hoping I can get this started so I can just take it out in the new town of Mechanicsville. So before I close the hood, once again, you can check out any of the YouTube videos about how I had to go about opening the hood, because that's the only way to do it. And yeah, pretty much everybody did the same thing, stick a screwdriver into that slot just to keep the hood up. Once I set it down, it's down, but the whole thing is you're supposed to have two people to do it. I'm gonna see if I can get it closed after I clean some more leaves out and just close it balance wise as best I can. So hang tight. So anyway, yeah, I got it plugged up now. It's charging. It's pretty much was empty. So the battery though, the brain is the 12 volt. What I didn't know is that without that 12 volt, nothing else would work. But it seems like everything is, charging. I'm gonna wait till it's 100% charged, and I'm going to try to start it. I mean, I know I can start it now. It's gas in the car. But I want the main battery full at 100. And tomorrow, I'm going to probably, I don't think it's going to charge that fast, and I don't think I can wait that long. So, what you think? Okay, I'm impatient. Let's just see if we can start it. Oh shit. So all kind of shit on this dash. Okay, but you hear that? It's gonna be an ugly edit because it connected to the phone and started playing music, and I don't want no copyright. I'm too little to be taking copyright hits. So if you heard something that wasn't my intent, I believe I'll edit it so they don't hear it. But as you can hear, you should be able to hear the engine. That's because there's no charge, so it automatically went to gas. So I know it works. I'm gonna turn it off and let this bad boy just charge up fully. So before I go, again, I want to give another shout out to Pat of Pat's Garage. If you haven't checked it out yet, please check out his channel. One, he has the most, again, he don't have the i8 no more. And that's okay, but if you have an i8, he has the most thorough, extensive content on the i8. Still up on his site, even though he done got him a new toy. But if you have an i8 or you know someone has one, please check out his channel. Tell him King sent you. But he's been helpful, answering emails repeatedly, because I harassed him to death. He did it fast. He didn't put me on hold for a long time. He even reached out of the blue during this 6-month period asking, so what happened with the i8? And I was embarrassed, but I told him the truth. You know, the home comes first before my toy. So definitely shout out again to Pat for looking out. And just one more thing. So with the i8, I don't know how many other vehicles you have to do this with. I have to register the battery with the car using Beamer code and the little thing you put into the port and register it with it, literally. I just ain't do that today. It's getting dark, I'm losing light, and I just wanted to get this first video back up there, let y'all know I am back. This new home won't be Dungeon Studios, I don't think. It won't be for entertainment like the old place was, with lots of people coming over. This is for peace of mind in the second half of my life. But it's the perfect spot for some awesome new content. So be on the lookout for it. Comment down below if you know anybody that had a problem with the i8 who had that battery that I showed you, or just have any comments at all about the BMW i8. I'm not going to have a whole shitload of content unless I come up with something that everybody else haven't done, but you never know. So stay tuned to the channel. Check out the video section, right? Because if it's something in there that I do content on that interests you, then subscribe. I always say that first. Check out the content first. And if it's something that interests you, then subscribe. Don't just subscribe because everybody say, subscribe to my channel. No. Make sure it's something that interests you. Huh? So as always, I'm getting up out of here. Thanks for tuning in. It's a wrap.